guys, I'm back with major breaking news. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is probably the first time y'all gonna hear about this, but I'm telling you right now, in a few hours, everybody's going to be talking about it. Now, we know Sophie Cunningham was not offered any deal as of yet by the Indiana Fever. Now, that's not saying within the next 24 hours they could restrict her or do some things, but we reported on this all day today, how Sophie Cunningham...
For many years, Team USA has dominated women's basketball. Then, at the 2024 Olympics, France was just 1 point away from overthrowing them. In an unbeaten qualifier, the player spearheading France's attack shot 79% from the field, outperforming Caitlin Clark. In the WNBA, she already meets the top players in America every night. Janelle Salam is her name. There are 2 unbeaten teams, 2 MVPs, and an unanswered question in American basketball. 5 music victories, 5 games. In the Leon Viller Band qualifying event, Janelle Salam had no opponent. With a stat line that left little room for dispute, she won the Tissot MVP trophy while leading France to a perfect 5-0 record at home. Throughout the competition, Salam averaged 6.3 rebounds and 16.7 points per contest. But what really made her stand out was her efficiency. A startling 79% field goal percentage. For a forward who plays across the paint, mid-range, and perimeter, that number is not only remarkable but practically unheard of at the international level. Salam had a strong performance in the first game against Germany, scoring 24 points on just 11 shots, including 4 three-pointers. She then scored 19 points and made 12 of 15 shots against Nigeria, cutting through opponents with both strength and musical skill. The box score revealed the same narrative every night. France was anchored on both ends by double-digit scoring, high-percentage shooting, and a presence on the glass. The official citation for the competition detailed she was the team's engine and finisher, leading all qualifiers in field goal percent and point difference. Salam's influence extended beyond the figures. With less than 4 minutes remaining in the game, she made a decisive three-pointer against Germany and sealed the victory with 2 free throws and a defensive rebound. She scored 18 points against Italy and stopped the opposing forward when it mattered most. Her reputation as a matchup issue was strengthened by every performance. Too strong for wings, too fast for bigs, and unrelenting on every possession. Salam was without a doubt the tournament's MVP by the end. Every significant statistics category has her name at the top. The unbeaten streak of France was not as the dust settled. The question shifted from whether France could compete with the world's best to whether anyone, including Team USA, could stop the player at the center of their rise. Janelle Salam's dominance in international qualifiers is only part of the story. Her rookie season with the Golden State Valkyries put any doubts about her ability to handle American competition to rest. Over 28 games in the 2025 to 2026 WNBA season, Salam averaged 11 points. The WNBA named Salam to its all-rookie team after she scored 0.3 points and pulled down 5.1 rebounds per game, which put her well above the league's rookie guard average. She shot 44% from the field, added over 2 assists and 2 steals per game, and quickly established herself as a two-way contributor who could swing games on both ends. These are not meaningless stats padded in garbage time. Salam started 19 games, logged heavy minutes against some of the league's best defenders, and had double-digit scoring nights that were praised by coaches and analysts. Eloise Miller, Tara Kelly, Mika Tanaka, and Nia Cox were among the 5 first-year players who had the biggest impact on the league. Music. The official league release highlighted Salam's efficiency, defensive versatility, and ability to adjust to the faster, more physical American style. However, Salam's combination of scoring and rebounding stood out among that group. Compared to the average rookie guard, who averaged 8.2 points and 3.7 rebounds, she produced nearly 40% more in both categories. Analysts like Megan Dyson describe her transition from FIA star to WNBA contributor. Guard Natalie Hughes highlighted Salam's rebounding as a rare asset for a wing. Every significant stat line, including points, rebounds, and steals, came against the same American professionals who make up Team USA's World Cup roster. Her WNBA record is the link between the international numbers and the impending matchup with Team USA, a clear statistical warning that the threat is real. Caitlin Clark, the star player for Team USA, entered the San Juan qualifier with an average of 11.6 points and 6.4 assists per game, which topped the American backcourt and placed her close to the top of the tournament standings. However, Janelle Solon was redefining domination on the other side of the Atlantic. Even among the top players in the globe, Solon's average of 16.7 points per game on 79% shooting in Leon Verban surpasses Clark's 48%. Solon's raw scoring and efficiency raised the bar for what a forward can accomplish in FIA play, but Clark's playmaking was unparalleled in her group. The pivotal moments occurred against Nigeria and Germany, two matches that now serve as cautionary tales for any side hoping to slow her down, and Solon scored 24 points against Germany on 9 of 11 shots, for a 5 coming from beyond the arc. She achieved more than just a high-volume score. She used a combination of outside touch and inside power to break down the defense, making contested threes and finishing with contact at the rim. With less than 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, she made a three-pointer to break a tie and permanently shift the momentum. She scored 19 points on 12 of 15 shots against a physically fit Nigerian side 2 days later, cutting past double teams and making 4 more threes. Her shot chart lit up every zone, paint, mid-range, and perimeter in both games at 6:496 minutes and 49 seconds, causing opponents to scurry and rotate, typically in vain. Not only do the statistics convey a tale, but the direct contrast. Solon outscored Clark by more than 5 points per game, shot at a historically high clip, and did so against teams that gave her every defensive look imaginable. Clark led her group in assists. Solon's 79% field goal percentage compared to Clark's 48% is more than just a statistical anomaly. It is the kind of advantage that alters coaches' strategies and game plans. Solon supplied France with a bucket when it was needed. She took control when the game became more competitive. Team USA is now under pressure to contain a player who she has already demonstrated that she can surpass their most promising rising star. Whether Solon should be included in the discussion is not the true topic. The question is whether the Americans can prevent her from completing the work that France began in Paris. The goal of France's offensive is to cause constant issues for disciplined defenses while enhancing the strengths of players such as Janelle Solon. A dual zone attack and constant pick-and-roll moves serve as the cornerstone, stretching defenses and making decisions at every step. The Solon's adaptability is crucial. She can set a screen just as well as she can read the hedge, roll to the rim, pop out for a three, or slip it. She isolates if the defense changes, using a rapid drive, stride, or jab to take advantage of mismatches. Her dual-zone scoring from the wing and elbow divides defenders' focus and creates space for shooters and cutters. The system's creator, Marine Johannes, is 29 years old. Her timing and vision set the pace, and she contributed 13 assists to France's 115-point performance against the Philippines, which led to a team total of 37 points, both FIA qualifying records. Every possession went via her, and her ability to locate Solon in the corner three or high post made defenses rush. Particularly harmful is the interaction between Solon and Johannes. France outscores opponents when both play for at least 25 minutes. By Solon converted more than 70% of her pick-and-roll touches, averaging 22 points. With an average of 25.4 assists per game in qualifiers, France's collective strategy is evident in the statistics. They outperformed all European teams, even outpacing Team USA's ball movement. Shooters like FAU and veterans like Gabby Williams are penalizing overhelp and spreading the floor. This goes beyond theory. France's ball movement and tempo almost defeated Team USA in the 2024 Olympic final. The club combines youthful energy with a system designed for rapid reads in international competition, with an average roster age of 22. The performance of 115 points and 37 assists serves as a cautionary tale. Every possession presents a fresh challenge for France's offense, which is based on accuracy and trust. Stopping Solon is just the first step for Team USA. These days, Janelle Solon's figures are a cautionary tale rather than fanfare. She competes against WNBA elites every night and outperformed Caitlin Clark in qualifying. France is no longer looking for a miracle. It seeks to make amends. The American monarchy in Berlin is confronted with a danger that it cannot afford to ignore. Please share your opinions below.